y'all, happy Thursday. How y'all doing today? Tell y'all what I got here in a minute. Let me say my grace. I'm gonna put, cause I don't know if I'm gonna eat all this, so I'm gonna put some ranch on one side. You know it's some sour cream in there. Let me say my grace. Heavenly Father, Lord, I thank you for this food I'm about to receive for the nourishment of my body in Christ's name, amen. I didn't get the sour cream because I was too lazy to open it. Here. You want to dress it?
Yes, I'll come get it.
Okay. Well, anyway, y'all, how y'all doing this fine Thursday? Oh, I ain't tell y'all what I got. My stomach been acting a clown today, so I just had told my daughter to bake some potatoes. So that's what we having for dinner. I don't know if she eating something else or not, but I got a baked potato, and I have some broccoli left over from the other day and a little cheese on mine today. So that's my dinner today. What y'all having good today? This fine day. Y'all, I was just telling my daughter I saw on the news this woman was carjacked this morning in my old neighborhood. It could have happened anywhere. I was not saying, I was just saying it was close to where I used to live. And could you find them? It was close to where I used to live, and she was saying this morning she had 3 kids and her teenage daughter was in the Circle K, and 2 men apparently carjacked her, and she begged for them to let her other 2 children out of the car, and they did. You know, she said she was upset, you know, her car was driving away, but she's thankful that, you know, her kids okay. And I was telling my daughter, these people take your life over anything now. My daughter was saying they didn't want a kidnapping charge. I'm like, they'll kill you over little stuff. And we were looking at the news the other day and was watching these 2 young men rob a Sonic. And I was like, why would they rob a Sonic? And we were just talking, and I was telling, now I'm no detective. This person had distinctive mannerisms. The larger guy did especially. Had distinctive mannerisms that if you knew him, you recognized who he was. He was a big guy for one thing. But then his mannerisms and stuff he was doing was a tale of who he, you know, was, because it's something, it's definitely habitual. You could see it. I don't know. I was sitting back there in the back watching a little snippet of the late Bishop G. Patterson's sermon. I still like to listen to some of his sermons, but this was just a snippet I caught, and it was about you could totally lose it all until you totally depended on God. Are you using that water for something?
I was.
Oh, well, turn that off. She disturbing my video. Until you totally dependent on God, you know, you're not going to make it. You know, you can't think that you got something with your own might. You know, you have to know that whatever, you know, God has blessed you with it. And don't ever lose that humility. And I'm going to go back and listen to that whole sermon. But the sermon is by, like I said, the late Bishop G. Patterson, and it's called The Turning Point. And it's funny how God brings a word to you. Was it last night? Might have been last night, either the night before last. I was talking to someone on the phone. They called me about another issue, but we end up talking about finances. And it's funny how God will convict you in your own life about stuff you're doing and not doing right. You know, just me talking to this person, telling them some areas they could have gone wrong. And you know, I was supposed to be on a no-spend month this month. Well, that all fell apart today. I ordered some stuff from the grocery store. And y'all, is it me or groceries are just high? I end up spending like $50, but that included the tip and the service fee. But I was out of eggs, out of almond milk, it just wasn't realistic to think that I could go the next few days without it. It was some things that we truly needed. And then I did get something I didn't need, which was some shrimp. I could have went without those, but I threw those on in there anyway since they was delivering. But, so right after that, I was saying, you know, I didn't quite make the whole month, you know. So, I can't do next month because we really are without some stuff, you know. I really pretty much, there's stuff that are at levels that I would not have them, you know, at those levels. So it was so funny how, like I said, God convicted me on some stuff as I was telling this person things that they can improve upon and how they had to be more disciplined around their spending. It's not that I'm not disciplined, but sometimes I see some areas where I know that I can improve, you know. And as I was getting ready to come up here today to fix my potato, I saw a snippet of Jeezy, married to Jeannie Mine, and he was talking about he was wanting to stack some cash, and he saw where he could stack some cash. He had stacked about $1,500. And so he said he saw he was going to stack as much money as he could to do what he wanted to do. And this is just not about money per se, but this is just the story of being disciplined and being, making up your mind you're going to do something. And so he said for 2.5 to maybe 3 years, he ate a Subway, $2 Subway combo every day. He would walk to the Subway. I don't even remember when Subway combo was $2. He said he got a cookie, a drink, some chips, and a 6-inch sub for $2. Do y'all remember that? I don't remember that. And I remember when they were like $5, and I remember when you can get one like a half for $3, like just a sandwich. You wouldn't get no whole meal. Anyway, I digress. But he was saying that it wasn't about the $2. He said it was about the talk he had with himself as he was walking to and from the Subway. So that lets me know that he was saying, you know, to be disciplined, that he was disciplined in that. I don't know that I could be disciplined for 2 years because I've asked God to help me to be disciplined in another area of my life. And so, you know, and I'm like, surely can you focus on being disciplined for a little while to get to your goals that you want? It's only for a short period. And I found myself lately, I've been kind of falling apart in an area. So it kind of spoke to me on, you know, discipline in life. And about that. And I have been getting on my, Amber, you want to come tell Miss Brooks thank you?
Thank you, Miss Brooks.
Amber started a new job in January. And Miss Brooks blessed her with her first lunch meal on her new job. She don't want to be on camera. She done been on camera on there. I don't know what she had for. She done walked all the way around and get the ranch dressing. Did that even make sense, y'all? But anyway, she blessed her with lunch. So that was very nice. Yeah, I got an upcoming sponsorship thing. I don't do a lot of sponsorship things unless it's stuff I really use. But y'all know that I love me some tuna. So I agreed to do this. So in the next few days, I'll be giving a review over some tuna that I had. Hey, have y'all tried this PB2? I've never tried this, right? I've been wanting to try it. But I told y'all I get some products every month for review from Bariatric Pal. I'm just talking about this now. I'm gonna have my regular peanut butter. When I eat peanut butter, I've never liked peanut butter as a kid. I started eating peanut butter like it was long after I had my daughter in my 30s. And so every now and then, I still don't eat it that often. I'll eat the little Jif, you know, individual cups. I like Jif. And I like only the creamy. I used to eat jelly sandwiches as a kid. But this is a lot less calories apparently. And you're supposed to mix it up, and it has like 6 grams of protein and only 4 net carbs. of carbohydrates for 2 tablespoons, where you know a regular peanut butter has like 250 calories in that little cup. So I'm gonna try this, and I'm gonna do a taste test on here too of this. This is just me doing that, just to see the difference. I'm sure the regular peanut butter is gonna be a lot more creamy, and that regular peanut butter has more, you know, sugars in it too. This total grams of sugar in this is 2. But y'all let me know if y'all tried this PB2 and how y'all like it. But anyway, so where was I? Oh, I know y'all about sick of me talking about this tree in my yard. Well, it's not in there anymore. Y'all know I told y'all my brother got the tree up, right? So I got this hole out there in my yard. And I don't know, I was thinking about what I wanted to do out there. So my girlfriend in Florida was saying that I should maybe put a smaller tree in there. And the more I thought about it, I'm like, you know, yeah. And my daughter said, yeah, you know, I think the small tree would look good. So here I am today, you know, googly queen, googly on Google, trying to figure out something about a tree, about the small trees. So I looked at like a crab tree. I want something that's gonna like bloom, but I don't know when you're supposed to plant these trees. And some of them will say it fast growing, but I don't want nothing that's gonna get real big. And some of them said like up to 20 feet, right? I don't think I want nothing that big. But anyway, but I saw I would like something that's not gonna get too much higher than me. Like I'm only 5'2". So, really, Amber, really? Just make all the noise you wanna make. Anyway, 5'2", so, and when I started looking, I saw the flower, like the flowers on the crabapple tree was really pretty. And then some of this stuff, I don't know if this is the climate for these type stuff. That was pretty, but then they said that tree could get up to 30 feet. And I'm like, I don't know realistically how that is. What's the judge of that? I don't, you know, how big that is. I don't want nothing too big in the yard. And I don't want anything that's trunk. I still want something that's going to have a slender trunk, because you don't want the big maturing trees that's going to have the big, thick roots that may take over your pipes and bust up your concrete. So I saw this pretty thing. Then I saw this, you can get the hydrangea bush. I think that's what it is, but it was a strawberry and vanilla hydrangea bush. And that's what I don't know the difference between a strawberry and vanilla bush, and then it was a strawberry and a vanilla hydrangea tree. So that was really pretty. And it was a Jane Fonda something, magnolia or something like that. Not a Jane Fonda, but a Jane somebody, and I don't know. I immediately thought like Jane Fonda. But you could tell I don't know anything about trees, but yeah. And then I would like to get something, so I felt like if I got the hydrangea, could I get some little small pink flowers or something like that planted around the base of my mailbox, you know, for coordination. Like, what's the, John Witherspoon used to say, coordinate. But anyway, this potato is real good. It's something I don't eat. I think this is the second time I've had some baked potatoes since I've had the surgery. But it's really good. And I ordered these potatoes today, and I saw this little baby eating. Now, I didn't eat that either. That's what I'm saying. I could have just got the few little items I needed. But I saw this little baby eating this asparagus. Y'all, I like asparagus anyway. But he made that asparagus look so good. I'm like, yeah, I got to get me some of that. So I ordered me some asparagus. I'll probably have that either tomorrow or Sunday. Or something like that. I didn't think I was going to be able to eat all this. But I'll wrap it up and put it in the refrigerator once it cooled down some. But anyway, so what y'all got going on this fine Thursday? What's the 411? If y'all know anything about trees or whatever I'm talking about, y'all put a good sign down in the comments and let me know what you recommend, you know. A good small tree that's not going to get large. I'm done. I just felt it. It hit me. Like, if you don't stop. So, that's enough for that, y'all. That's all I had to talk about today. Just want to kind of stop in and see y'all. Hope you're doing good. Hope you've had a blessed week. Hope you had a good day. Oh, y'all. Do y'all know a good place to stay? I looked at the, something, I think the Hilton, something the Hilton by at Cocoa Beach in Port Canaveral. I looked at that. We're going to stay there a couple of days. And I looked at, before a cruise, and I looked at, something sweet and resort. It's all rather expensive, but if you know a good place to stay in that area, let me know, and I'll see if I can't book that for a couple of days before we get on the cruise. But anyway, yeah, I'm thinking about, I need to mop these floors real good. I want to get me a area rug to go up under this dining room table. I got a lot of stuff. Oh, excuse me, that I want to do. I ate too much. I'm start getting hiccups. And but I need to take my time and do it and do one thing at a time, for sure. Anyway, see, I'm on start thinking. I started looking at these floors and start thinking about something else, y'all. But if y'all, like I said, know somewhere, a good hotel or somewhere to stay in Orlando area or near the cruise port in Port Canaveral, because I don't have to get up and drive too far to be going to the cruise port that morning. Anyway, I want you to know you're loved. I love you, but God truly loves you the most. Remember to always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. Love you. Bye.